Hello everyone, guys. Today we have a really special video because I'm going to show you the most secret facts of the 33.0 update that you definitely haven't seen in other reviews. In addition, I'll tell you exactly when the update will be available to everyone, and share some interesting theories about what awaits us next, including the long-awaited Endless Ocean map, which the developers finally let slip. So sit back, like it in advance, and let's get started. So, the first fact is, and perhaps the most revolutionary, in this update, the entire physics of the game has completely changed, because now Melon Playground has a feature for cutting objects. It sounds simple, but in fact it has changed literally the entire behavior of objects and bodies. Now you can take a special tool, draw a line across any object, and it will actually cut along that line, as if you were using a surgical laser. The most amazing thing is that the physics of each part is preserved after the incision. They don't just fall, they have different masses, densities, and angles of rotation, and even interact with other objects like real chunks. This means that you can now create mechanical experiments where, for example, you cut up a vehicle and its parts continue to function separately. And if you apply this to NPCs, you get a literally realistic simulation of how body parts react to energy and movement. All this makes the game much deeper and more interesting, and it seems that we are witnessing the beginning of a new era inside Melon Playground. The developers also have added to brand new weapons that have already become legendary. The first is Energy Saber. In short, it's an analog of a lightsaber, but more powerful than anything we've seen before. He is able to cut through absolutely everything, even what was previously considered indestructible. And now pay attention, it can be customized. Yes, you can change the color of the energy, and make your sword absolutely any color. Red, blue, white, even neon purple or acid green. A full range of imagination. But the most important thing is not that, but that Energy Saber can destroy mortal NPCs for the first time in the history of the game. Do you remember before, if an NPC was under the influence of a syringe of immortality, it was impossible to break, detonate, or destroy. So, now Energy Saber just saws him to pieces, and even the effect of immortality does not save. This is already a direct hint that the developers are testing new NPC survivability physics, and perhaps a full-fledged damage system will appear in the future. Now about the visual changes. The developers have completely updated the design of the settings menu, and this is one of the most pleasant innovations. Now everything looks clean, minimalistic, and neat. There are smooth transitions, new icons, improved shadows, and a more logical arrangement of parameters. Now let's talk about the most mysterious thing, the Endless Ocean map. Yes, it was not added again, but believe me, it's not just a delay. By all indications, it is clear that the developers are preparing an unusually large-scale update related specifically to this map. Firstly, one of the developers mentioned in a private chat that the water in Melon Playground is now being tested as a separate physical layer. This means that objects will be able to sink, float, and even drift with the current. Secondly, if you look closely at the update code, there's a hidden folder named Oceanin, inside which underwater sounds and bubble generator are mentioned. That is, they are already working on the underwater atmosphere. But then it gets more interesting. There are rumors in the community that there will be several LEDs on the Endless Ocean map. Just like in Minecraft, some SIDs will open access to ordinary empty water, but there are special ones. For example, Seed Pirate or Seed Whale, which can spawn shipwrecks, wreckage of submarines, or even rare NPC creatures. Some users are sure that secret items like underwater mechanisms or new biomes will be hidden inside these LEDs. And according to the craziest theories, it is on this map that an underwater boss will appear for the first time, a hybrid of a pumpkin and a mechanical creature. That's why the slicing mechanics are being actively tested now, so that in the future players can literally dismember giant bosses underwater. If this is true, then version 34.0 may be the most ambitious update in the history of the game. Now the main question is, where did I get this update from and why am I already playing it? As before, one of the developers wrote to me and suggested testing build 33.0 before release so that I could check for bugs and physics stability. And guys, he said a very important thing. The release is ready. They are just waiting for everything to be fully optimized for mobile devices, so that there are no crashes when using the new cutting tool. According to the developer, the public version will be released in a maximum of 5 to 7 days. So if you haven't received the update yet, don't worry, everyone will have it soon, and perhaps immediately with additional content such as new skins and moving mechanisms. These are the most interesting and hidden facts from update 33.0. In my opinion, this is really the most technologically advanced update in the history of the game. New physics, tools, weapons, redesigned settings, all this makes the game livelier, more realistic, and, most importantly, more unpredictable. And I'm pretty sure that this is preparation for something more. Endless ocean, secret sidelines, underwater objects, and hints of a hybrid boss. It seems that Melon Playground is preparing for a new era of content. So, if you are waiting for the 34.0 update, be sure to like it and write in the comments that the first thing you will try is to cut the new energy saber. And in the next video, I'll show you the unknown bugs and tricks of the 33.0 update that no one has talked about. Subscribe so you don't miss it, and see you in the new video.